Getting into prepping EDC carry, the second layer or the second video on the EDC. My name is Christo. I'm from the channel Getting Into Prepping, and I want to discuss my second phase EDC. The previous video on EDC, we did discuss what I carry on my person. In this video, I am going to be talking about the stuff that I don't have on my person, but that is readily available. If you look at my bag, this is my bag that I take to work every day. It is just a bag with the content being my work stuff, my laptop, my documentation. In here I've got my laptop charger, phone charger in here. That's just the normal stuff. And then what I want to get into is to this compartment over here with my emergency stuff, and then also on the side of this bag I've got two pouches that has been mollied onto it, and I want to discuss that as well. So just give me a few seconds to set up and then we'll continue. Thank you. So I've just taken out everything just to make it easier so that we can quickly run through it and without disturbing you too much. First of all, I just got a chem light. The chem light I normally use just for a signaling if there's anything that I need to, something that I have to mark in the dark. This one is red, so all you need to do is just snap it, shake it, and you can use it as a red light to indicate problems or anything like that while you're on the road, for instance. Or I can use it as a buzzsaw that we will discuss a bit later on in signaling, how to make that buzzsaw, just to give myself the edge of actually just being able to mark stuff and to indicate to other people that there is a problem. Next thing that I'm going to discuss is just a piece of 550 cord. This is probably about close to 10 meters. A lot of uses for it. The main thing is that I can use it to build a shelter. I can use it to trap animals if I need to, and I can also make use of just tying up stuff if I need it, because that's what the rope are for. Then I've also just got some comfort items, if you want to call it like that. I've got 4 3-in-1 Jacobs coffees. I do like my coffee, so every once in a while, so this is just to make it easier. I've got everything in this, the milk, the sugar, and the coffee is already included in this. Just to need to boil the water, and I can make a cup of coffee quickly along the road. For signaling, if I need to get attention of somebody, I've just got this old police flaky or police whistle that I use or can use. I've just got it on a piece of 550 cord. If I need to, I can just drop it around my neck and use it, or to make sure that I don't lose it. The all well-known refresher towels or wet wipes. The main use for this is obviously to just clean myself and my body if I have to go for a long time without any water close to me. And then obviously it also can be used for toilet paper. If you've got no toilet paper available and you've got a problem, then you can utilize this. Then I've got some condiments, sugar, salt, vinegar, chili sauce, stuff like that I can use here. I do have to eat out quite a bit, or on the road quite a bit. So what I do is I just take this along and I utilize this just to make my food a bit more palatable. And then I've also got a spork. On the one side it is just a normal spoon, and on the other side it's got the fork with the serrated edge that I can use as a knife just to eat my meals. And then just one MRE that you can utilize. This one is pasta with pepper steak. All you need to do is you just rip it open. You can eat it like that, or you can warm it up if you've got the facilities to eat to do it. But this is one meal that I always just carry with me for in case of an emergency. If I end up at a place where I cannot buy food and I need to eat, I can use this. Yeah, everything has been packed back in the little bag here. All the stuff that I've just shown you fits into this little compartment, and that's what I actually use for my emergency stuff on my bag. Then I just want to draw your attention to my water bottle that also goes with me. This is a 750 milliliter water bottle that I just have with me all the time, just in order to make sure that I've got water should I need water. That is just a backup for me. And then I'm just going to go over to the other side of the pouch, just to have a look, or just to show you what I've got there. The next, the next pouch that I've got on my bag is just my electronic stuff. That's where I keep all my electronic goodies, just to make sure that I've got some electronic backup as well. First thing that I've got is I've got this battery bank. It's got quite a few fittings here at the back for different devices, so that you can charge different devices. It also comes with this little light that, if I can just show you, it's actually a little light that you can use in an emergency situation as well. So with this I can get about 1.5 charges for my phone, which is not too bad. Then I've just got the normal cable, the cable that I can use for charging devices, but also to charge this device. And then I've got some earphones in here, in the event of having to use the radio or the device, my phone. I can just use the earphones to keep it private, not to disturb anyone else while using it. So that is all my electronic stuff. All my electronic stuff is just in this little MOLLE pouch that I've got next to my computer bag. So everything is kept in here. It's available whenever I need it, and it's nice and tight and tidy, so that I can just get out. So the last thing I want us to just look at is the small pouch at the bottom. Let me just unpack, and then we can go through it. One of the words that you would hear quite often in the prepper community is redundancy. In the Special Forces, they got a saying that 1 is none and 2 is 1, meaning that if one fail and you've only got one item, then you're screwed. But if you've got one item that fails, you've got 2 of them, at least you've got one item that you can then utilize. The reason why I'm referring back to that is that, if you remember correctly, on the EDC video, I did discuss the emergency blanket. This is just another one, a Mylar blanket that I've got available. As you can see, this is quite shiny, and this can be used as a signaling device. It can be used to build shelters. It can be used as a poncho in the event of not having one. But in this case, I do have one. I do have a poncho available, just a cheap little poncho that I can just drape over myself. Should I get caught in a storm, I've got the poncho available, and the poncho can also fulfill the function of shelter. If I need it, I can also build an improvised shelter with this. Also in this little bag of mine, I've got glow sticks. It's just a smaller version of the glow sticks that I showed you now a little bit earlier on in the video. This is just also just to make sure that I can just snap it, and I can use it for reading a map or whatever the case might be if I don't want to have a lot of light. I've also got my compass in here. Like I explained to you guys, I've got a compass in here, but if I get to use this one, it's a better compass. It's more accurate and better to use. So I will use this one if I can. If I do not, otherwise I will just use the normal small little button compass on my emergency wrist bracelet. Also, once again, although I've got a lighter in my pocket, the mini lighter, I've got a bigger one in my bag, also with the duct tape around it. Like we discussed, it can be used as a flame extender, or to repair anything or that I quickly need to fix and repair, or to do whatever tasks I can use it for. Just want to point out to you that I've got this little cable tie that actually secures the button so that it cannot press down and the gas cannot spill or waste. So I just got that to just keep that from happening. Then also in this bag, just a little basic stuff, medical stuff. Once again, a triangular bandage, CPR mask, the flat one. I've got some plaster in here, I've got some pain pills in here, just as a redundancy once again. So if I don't have my big medical kit with me, at least I've got this, and I can utilize that until I can get to my big kit or whatever the case might be. Then water, just to cover the water, I've got a bag of, if I remember correctly, a 700 milliliters bag that I can use, or bottle, filled up bottle that I can use just to fill it with water. And I've got water, I've got the means to carry water, and then also to treat the water. I've got my aqua tablets. As you can see, I actually used this, one of them previously, so it's not only for show, I do actually use that. Also in my bag, I've got my backup or redundant buff that I can also use. Once again, this can be used for filtering on my water preliminary. I can use it as a bandage. I can also use it as a face mask if I need to. I can also, to cover the bald spots or the bald head, I can use that as a cover for my head as well in the case of emergency. Then I've also got a small little backup multi-tool that I've got in there with some applications that I can use. Just a very, very basic one. It's got a knife, it's got a small screwdriver, a flathead, and then also just a bottle opener. And on the other side, I've got a saw, a basic saw, the tin opener, a Phillips head screwdriver, and that's it. So this is just something that I've got, the redundant one. Should I lose mine and I can get to my bag, at least I've got another one available that I can use. And then I've also got just another multi-tool that I can use. It's got a spoon, it's got a fork, your nail clipper, or not a nail clipper, a little scissors and stuff like that that's in here. So I can use this in an emergency, or I can give it to a friend or a member that don't have anything available that they can use. And then I've also just got this fold up foil bucket that I can use just by folding it open. I can put it on the fire and I can actually just heat up my food, prepare my food, or even boil water. So I just got a container. If you remember, we talked about a container previously in one of the other videos. The container to prepare food and to have water available. So this is just in there. You see it folds up very nicely and very small, fits into my bag quite easily. So it's not a problem to have it available. Instead of having a big rigid container that is difficult to transport and difficult to manage, I just got this, and then I'm good to go. I will just show you in a later video exactly how to use this and the effectiveness of this. I actually used it not too long ago while out fishing. I prepared my food in it, and I made myself some bully beef in it, and it works quite nicely compared to anything else that I had available. This worked out very nice. So that in a nutshell is my secondary or my backup EDC or EDS everyday system that I've got. So it is most of it is redundant items on the EDC that I carry on my person. But that it's just good to have a backup for a backup in case something goes wrong. So that's the video for tonight. Like I said, I apologize for the lighting. We are currently in a load shedding period of 2 hours. So I took the time to quickly do this video while I've still got some power on my phone and so forth. So that is the stuff that I carry with me in my or on my working bag, my computer laptop bag, just to have something available should something happen and something go wrong. So that's it. Thank you for spending the time with me and actually bearing with me while I'm sickling like this tonight. But thank you for that. I'm looking forward to see you in the next video, and in the meantime, keep on prepping.